If you've ever felt like your quilting or sewing wasn't good enough for the quilt police, this video is for you. Grab your favorite mug and let's chat about quilting with freedom, fun, and zero guilt. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jackie, and around here we make beautiful things from scrap fabric, and we do it in a quilt as you go style or make as you go style, and no perfection required. Today's video is a gentle reminder that your quilting is beautiful, not because it checks all the traditional check boxes, but because it carries your creativity, your heart, and your story. So let's talk about 10 things that don't bother us as a scrap fabric artist. I do have a list here in my handy dandy quilted notebook, and can I say this is not to take away from those who are professional quilters. We love looking at those beautiful quilts. We love snuggling up in those beautiful quilts. This is only for us scrap fabric artists who try to sew and try to quilt. Let's talk about exact 1/4 inch seams. To us, close enough is good enough. We square up and keep it moving. We're artists, not calculators. Our quilts are handmade with heart, not precision instruments, and each slightly uneven seam tells a story of care, patience, and creativity. Number 2, perfect points. If they disappear into a seam, we don't lose any sleep. The world will keep spinning, and so will our blocks. Lost points simply become hidden gems, little secrets woven into the fabric of our quilts, adding charm and mystery rather than mistakes. Number 3 on my list that just don't bother us, matchy fabrics. Nah, we love the loud, the wild, the clashing, and the charming busy brings life. Mixing florals, polka dots, stripes, and plaids sparks joy, celebrates variety, and reflects our free-spirited personalities. Fancy materials, designer fabric is nice, but give me those scrap fabric pieces from another quilt, those orphan blocks, or those vintage pillowcases from the thrift shop any day. Repurposed and upcycled fabric holds warmth, history, and memories. Every fabric scrap we use has a past, and we lovingly stitch it into a bright new future. Smooth as glass quilts, that's not us. Texture is our bestie. Frayed edges, raw seams, crinkles, puckers, we adore the lived-in, loved-on look. Texture adds dimension, interest, and invites us to touch. Imperfections are invitations to celebrate the authenticity of something handcrafted. This is one of my favorites. Straight lines, a little wiggle here and there just adds character. Our quilts are like poetry written in fabric, where gentle curves and wonky lines whisper softly of freedom and creativity. Exact pressing? No. Listen, if it fits under the presser foot, it's pressed enough for us. Ironing is helpful for sure, but it's never our boss. Pressing imperfections are simply part of our story, a reminder we quilt for relaxation, not rigid rules. Precise tools, we're not afraid to trace a cardboard square or eyeball a triangle. Creativity beats equipment every time. Limited tools encourage us to innovate, experiment, and discover new ways to achieve beauty without fuss or frustration. Proper quilt construction. Rules are suggestions. If it holds together and brings joy, that's a win in our book. Our quilts carry our personality, not a pattern police's approval. We make quilts that hug hearts, warm laps, and reflect our individual style. Other people's opinions, we don't quilt for likes or approval. We quilt for love, legacy, and maybe a nap under something handmade. Our quilts are uniquely us, filled with intention, grace, and love. And if someone else doesn't understand, that's perfectly okay. So if you've ever second-guessed your quilt or your sewing, let me assure you, your pieces are beautiful because they are yours. Keep stitching your joy, your story, your way. Now I would love to hear from you. What's one quilting or sewing rule that you love breaking? Let me know in the comments. Before we wrap up today, I want to leave you with a Bible verse and a final thought to encourage you. Today's Bible verse is from Philippians 3, verse 12. Not that I have already attained or am already perfected, but I press on, that I may lay hold of that for which Christ Jesus has also laid hold of me. When I read this verse, I'm reminded that the Christian life, much like quilting, is a process. We're reaching a work in progress, being lovingly stitched together by the hands of the one who called us. It's not about having every piece perfectly in place, but it's about trusting the pattern He's unfolding in us. So we press on, stitch by stitch, held from grace. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and commenting. It truly means the world to me. I appreciate you hanging out with me today while I have a little fun, and I hope that the video was fun for you as well. And until the next video, God bless you.